things in Trinidad, but I believe it speaks in a way to things around the world. My sister is a monster, and I've never ever told her to her face. Rather, I've chosen this room as the appropriate time and place to share it. My sister is a monster. You see, years ago when I was 5 and she was 3, she, unashamedly, unrepentantly, unreservedly destroyed. She destroyed my Lego cities. I love my sister, but back then when hands soft and unaccustomed to failure fumbled to perfectly put plastic pieces together, carefully crafting color by color, hour by hour, eyes wide and locked as if each building block were a part of my soul and I was assembling myself. Back then when I was building, because my being was creative, and building was making and shaping and doing, simply creating, no corrupt contracts or bid rigging, building in all life's splendor. I didn't know what it was to tender. I was too tender. So I built Lego cities, gems, Jerusalems, and wanted them to last forever. But my sister was a monster. She would sit in a corner and inspect. The passion I preferred over her, my neglect. Thinking of it now in retrospect, I admit my cities would have lasted longer if only I involved her, played with her, engaged her, but I preferred in my doing to ignore her. So in that corner called Lavantil or Ghetto or wherever, she looked at her big brother build cities and waited to put her mind at ease through tantrums, tears and tearing, teeth gnashing, feet trashing, feet mashing, feet smashing, everything, dreams, everything, broken bits and blocks everywhere, spreading my courage thin like butter on a sandwich of reality my 5-year-old stomach fought to digest. Fire, fire, fire burning in my 5-year-old chest, now broken, open, gushing with rage and questions. Why does this happen? How could this happen? How could my doing so easily become undone? I've watched my city torn apart, and now with this torn in my heart, I feel too torn to restart. You think I could just wake up and do everything over in the morning in a blink? This is about mourning. This is about anger, trauma, disbelief, shock, so deep to your core you can't imagine getting up. Have you ever watched a city crumble? Feel a city crumble? Feel your power slip? It feels something like turning on the news to witness a nation losing its grip. It feels something like now, too near, too present. It smells like locks, songs like cameras and Glocks, guns to ward off dangerous ones, monsters. My sister is a monster, thinking I was a monster. And in the absence of my fancy cities, I'm forced to confront her. My mother put us both in a room as small as a planet, gave us Lego, and told us to work together. We vowed to ignore her, till our eyes still wet, exhausted from anger, we eventually fall asleep on a bed together, the universe forgetting that we were enemies, at peace and pleased to see siblings sleeping. I woke to the sound of the bed gently creaking, my sister peeking into the Lego box, sneaking to build a small city from its blocks. Eyes wide and locked, like mine I am stopped and amazed. We always had the same dream. So I joined her and we built cities.